Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's doing all right this evening. Welcome to our breaks today. It is July the 10th. I'm on a smidge early today just to make sure everything's working right. Had some fun stuff to open, so I thought I would start early and open a little bit of that before we got started with the breaks at 7. So I'll get started with that momentarily. Just got a few quick housekeeping items to take care of, the posting of links and that sort of stuff. Hopefully y'all can hear me okay. Okay, I think we're all set. Actually, let me throw a few links in the chat before I get started, just because we do have a few spots. Can you not hear me, Richard? Okay. No, I wasn't saying much. I was just getting some stuff set up, copying some links and whatnot. Sorry about that. I was a little quiet there. Just trying to get everything copied to the right place and whatnot. I'm going to drop a few links in the chat for some stuff that we've still got spots left in. And then I'm going to open a box that came in the mail today. Well, that is exactly true, Richard. I'm glad you put that in there because I do sometimes hit the mute button and forget to unhit the mute button. Certainly would not be the first time that has happened. So I appreciate you speaking up quickly because that could have been disastrous. I have a terrible habit of doing that even when I've got a audio mixer in front of me on one of my screens. Sometimes I still fail to see it not working. And obviously, I might be a little rusty. I've been off for 10 days. So normally I don't go that long in between breaking, but I broke last Wednesday and then we went last weekend to visit our daughters down in Dallas. So I did not break on Saturday as I usually do. Alrighty, I think that's all the links for everything that still has spots, which I think is everything. I'm going to go ahead and update our random real quick for our Dynasty break at 7, just so I don't forget. Actually, I'll wait a second on that since we've still got spots left in case anybody else comes in. Alrighty. So, now that we've got all that taken care of, I'll scoot this back a little bit. I'm going to open a blaster of 21 Contenders draft picks. Just because. They have blaster exclusive gold cracked ice parallels to 23, which is nice to see. Oh, it certainly was, Richard. It was a great trip. It was good to see the girls. And it's nice to be able to just travel to one location. Since Haley lives in Columbus and Hannah lives in Dallas, Haley decided that she was going to go visit Hannah for the 4th of July. And my wife and I were like, well, hey, let's drive down and we can see them both. So it was an excellent trip. Got down there Saturday evening, came back Tuesday, worked out well. So let's see what we've got here. Some season tickets of NFL vets. Oh, what do we have here? We have a backwards card. And, oh, how about that? Pulled an auto. Dwayne Eskridge. And that is a red foil auto. Hard to pick up the red foil. You can kind of see it there. So I'm assuming that the red foil is exclusive to, let's see, it's either exclusive to retail or exclusive to blaster, but yes, there are also regular game ticket parallels that are red. How about that? First pack auto. Hey Gloom, how are you doing? I just pulled an auto. Pretty excited. Not too shabby there. No serial numbering or anything, but frankly, I wouldn't expect it to. It's a blaster box. Still, nice to hit an auto. Let's see what we get in the rest of our pack. McLaurin and Tyler Boyd. Huh. So all vets in that pack, no actual rookies. Hopefully we'll get some rookies in the rest of our packs. Let's see. C.D. Lamb, Deshaun Watson. Oh, how about this? How about this? Little first class or draft class insert. Trevor Lawrence, and it's the red foil variation. Not too shabby there. Got to sleeve that. Well, nothing wrong with being off today, Gloom. So you're in the Sapphire later? Gotcha. So let's see what else we have in the pack. Dalvin Cook, Goff, and Montgomery. So far out of 2 packs, we've only pulled actually just one player from the 21 draft class, and that was our Trevor Lawrence draft class insert. Christian McCaffrey, Bobby Wagner, Julio, and then our red parallel is Adam Thielen. And then we've got Cam and Aaron Donald. Somewhat suspect. Next pack. Chenault Jr., Jonathan Taylor. Then we have a front row seats, Zach Wilson. How about that, little Zach Wilson? Then we have Allen Robinson, Cole Beasley, and Nick Chubb. Very weird. I wonder if all the retail packs are like this, or it's all just vet base and no rookies. I mean, the only 3 rookies we've pulled so far is the autograph and our 2 inserts. Derek Carr, Ronald Jones, Kelsey. Front row seats red, foil parallel, Kellen Mond. Tre'Davious White and DeAndre Hopkins. Next pack. Roquan Smith, Thielen, red game ticket, Patty Mahomes. How about that? Not too shabby. Juju, Derrick Henry, and Aaron Rodgers. Very weird. And our last pack. Patty Mahomes, Burrow, Minka, and legendary contenders, DeAndre Hopkins, Melvin Gordon, and Lamar Jackson. That was weird. All these veteran base cards. Only rookie cards that we had were our front row seat inserts. And then, of course, our draft class red foil T. Lawrence. And then our autograph ticket that we got in the first pack. Somewhat disappointing, I have to say. Not real thrilled with that. I figured there'd be some base rookies in there. It's very odd. Oh, well, now we know. Now we know. All right, looks like we've got about 7 minutes before we get started with Dynasty. Let's see. Let's see if we have sold any more spots than that. Looks like we have. So I'll go ahead and update that list real quick. Alrighty, let's see here. Looks like we are down to 8 in Dynasty and down to 22 in Chronicles Draft Football. Thanks to everybody for chipping away at those spots today. Hey, Mark, how are you doing? Which break do you want to buy into, Mark? I think we've got spots in all 5 left. Actually, if you'll scroll up in the chat, you'll see links that I've put in there, just a few comments before yours. And I've got links in there to all 5 of them. And those links will take you right to the listings there. But I've got all 5 of them broken out there, and you can just pick whichever one you want. Oh, the Chronicles draft. Yeah, Mark, if you just scroll up a little bit in the chat, it'll be right there. I think I've got it labeled 21 Chronicles Draft. That will take you to our website, and you can buy spots there. I think we've got 22 left. Alrighty, looks like we've got about 3 minutes left in Dynasty. Let me put that link down there again, Mark. Let's see here. That link I just put in the chat, Mark. If you click on that, it'll take you right to that listing on our website. Hey, Cardinals fan, how are you doing? Looks like we've got another minute or two. Looks like we've got a few more folks in the live stream. Alrighty, looks like Dynasty is sold out. Thanks to everybody picking up those spots. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Jack, how are you doing? Give me just a couple minutes to finish setting up the random and we will get started with Dynasty. I think I've got 10 minutes allocated for it. Frankly, I don't think it'll take that long. It's pretty quick, pretty shallow player list, and of course it's just one card. It's kind of an all or nothing sort of deal. I will certainly do my best, Jack. All right, Mark. Got you down. See, you got through. Excellent. All righty. I feel like my camera is a little off. I feel like it is a little unlevel. Maybe it's just the angle. Oh well, it looks like it is 7 o'clock, so let's get started with our 2020 Topps Dynasty Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 and number 5. And we've got Ebenezer in the top 2 spots and Bros 81 in the bottom spot. So we will cut and paste that against our alphabetical player list. I know there may be a few folks that are in this break that have not broken with us before, so if you happen to have any questions, please put those in the chat and I will answer them ASAP. So I'm going to cut and paste this list over to the right. I'm going to sort it by everyone's eBay IDs, and then we'll go through the list so everybody can see who they have in the break. And then we'll tear into our box and see what we get. Alrighty. Now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. And Andy Pettit, 4 of 10. Nice little patch swatch there, along with a pinstripe. Clean sig, 4 of 10. Let's see who had Andy Pettit. And that goes to EBNEJER. Congrats on that, Jerry. Congrats. Awesome. Let's take another peek at that. Very nice, clean card. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2020 Topps Dynasty Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 1. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live feed for the break this evening. And we'll be back in about 3 minutes with our 2021 Prism Basketball Hanger Random Team Break number 4. Thanks again, everybody. All right. I think we've still got one spot left in our random team hanger. Hey, Mark. me update some lists real quick while we are waiting for our next break. All right. Thanks, Mark, for closing out the football break. And it looks like the basketball break is sold out as well. Thanks, Dwayne, for closing that one out. Go ahead and set up our random for that. No, Mark, you didn't miss anything. We did our 2020 Topps Dynasty baseball break. We just finished that a couple minutes ago, but you bought spots in Chronicles football, draft football, and that will be at 7:45. So that's in about 35 minutes. So you did not miss anything. We're going to do our Prism Basketball Hanger Box Random Team Break, and then SP Game Used Hockey, and then Chronicles Draft Football, and then our last break of the evening is 21 Bowman Sapphire Baseball. But no, you did not miss anything. Alrighty. It looks like it is time for our 2021 Prism Basketball Random Team One Hanger Box Break number 4. Just like with all of our random team breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchase their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical team list. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Howard in the top spot and Hector in the bottom spot. So we're just going to cut and paste that against our alphabetical team list. I'm going to cut and paste it over to the right and sort it by everybody's names, so we'll know who has which teams before we tear into our box. All right, so Andrew's got the Cavaliers, the Jazz, the Rockets, the Thunder, the T-Wolves, and the Warriors. Anthony's got the Grizzlies. Brian's got the Hawks, the Lakers, and the Pacers. Dwayne has the Pistons. Hector's got the Magic, the Mavericks, and the Wizards. Howard has the 76ers, the Hornets, and the Spurs. Keith has the Nuggets. Lawrence has the Raptors. Lori has the Celtics, the Kings, the Pelicans, and the Suns. Pablo's got the Blazers and the Clippers. Richard has the Bucks, the Heat, and the Knicks. And Ryan has the Bulls and the Nets. All righty. Now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. All right. First card is Dorian Finney-Smith for the Mavericks. Next is Tyus Jones for the Grizzlies. Next is Malcolm Brogdon for the Pacers. Then we have Robert Williams III for the Celtics. And then we have Tomas Satoransky for the Bulls. Then next is Patrick Beverley for the Clippers. And then we have Terrence Davis for the Raptors. And then next, we have Jason Tatum Silver for the Celtics. And then next we have a green prism RJ Hampton rookie for the Nuggets. And then next we have a instant impact insert Malachi Flynn for the Raptors. And then next we have a emergent insert of Peyton Pritchard for the Celtics. And then our last insert is our dominance insert for Trae Young and the Hawks. Actually, Mark, I think that's the one you're in. We had 22 left. Someone came and bought 10 spots, and then you bought the last 12 spots. So that one is sold out, and you got the last 12. And our first orange ice prism is Donovan Mitchell for the Jazz. Yep, the Chronicles, Mark. You bought the last 12. And then our next orange ice prism is Frank Ntilikina. And then our next orange ice prism is Andre Drummond for the Cavaliers. And then our last orange ice prism is Elfrid Payton for the Knicks. They've got Magic for the Lakers. Kevin Love for the Cavs. And then a Xavier Tillman rookie for the Grizzlies. And our last card in the box is a Peyton Pritchard rookie for the Celtics. Alrighty. So now that we have went through all of the cards in our box, let's go back through and see who got which cards. Alrighty, so we'll start with our inserts. First is our Trae Young Dominance for the Hawks, and that goes to Brian. Congrats on that, Brian. And then next is our Peyton Pritchard Emergent insert for the Celtics. This and his base rookie both go to Lori. Congrats on that, Lori. And then our last insert is our Instant Impact insert of Malachi Flynn for the Raptors. And that goes to Lawrence. Congrats on that, Lawrence. And then our other base rookie card is Xavier Tillman for the Grizzlies. And that goes to Anthony. Congrats on that, Anthony. And then next is our Jason Tatum Silver for the Celtics. And that goes to Lori. Congrats on that, Lori. And the next is our Green Prism RJ Hampton rookie for the Nuggets. And that goes to Keith. Congrats on that, Keith. So next, then we have our 4 orange ice prisms. And our first one is Elfrid Payton for the Knicks. And that goes to Richard. Congrats on that, Richard. And the next is our Andre Drummond orange ice prism for the Cavs. And that goes to Andrew. Congrats on that, Andrew. And then our next orange ice prism is Frank Ntilikina for the Knicks. And again, that goes to Richard. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our last orange ice prism is Donovan Mitchell for the Jazz. And that goes to Andrew. Congrats on that. Fantastic. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2021 Prism Basketball Random Team One Hanger Box Break number 4. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live stream for the break this evening. And we'll be back in a few minutes with our 2021 SP Game Used Hockey Random Player Break number 1. Thanks again, everybody. Mark, the hockey is Upper Deck SP Game Used. Right there. 6 cards. Basically 4 hits. I think there are 2 base cards and then 4. It's either memorabilia or autographs. And I think there's at least 1 auto in every box. I am on eBay. We've got an eBay store. Actually, we have 2 eBay stores now. But I do most of my stuff off of the website. Like I'll do 1 or 2 breaks from the eBay store every week, and then I do 4 or 5, or actually 3 to 4 from the website each week. Alrighty, give me just a minute to update some lists real quick, and I will get the random set up for Game Used Hockey. All right, looks like there are 22 spots left in SP Game Used Hockey. I'm just going to give it a couple minutes in case anybody wants to go in and get some of those. Go ahead and update the rest of our board. There's 22 in hockey. Looks like there's 87 left in Bowman Sapphire. Thanks again to everybody picking up those spots. Alrighty, looks like Game Used Hockey is sold out. Let me update our list real quick and I'll get the random set and we'll get started. Alrighty, let's get started with our 2021 Upper Deck SP Game Used Hockey Random Player One Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Steve in the top spot and Fred in the bottom spot. So again, we'll just blow up our list a little bit and then cut and paste it over to the right, sort it by everybody's names, and we'll scroll through that list so everybody can see who they have in the break before we tear into our box and see what we get. Mark, if you look in the the video description for the live feed. I think it's got links to our eBay store, to our website, Facebook page, Twitter page, Instagram. I think our email address is in there, but that is where we're at. And at some point in the next week or two, I'll add the link to the description for the second eBay store. Alrighty. Now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. All right, here is our pack. I like how they match the overwrap to the box. And our first card, Jamie Benn, serial numbered 107 out of 165. Then our next card is Matthew Barzal, serial number 91 out of 265. Gotta get some bigger sleeves out. And then our next card is a Calvin Thurakoff jersey autograph. And that is serial numbered 16 of 65. And that is a rookie jersey auto. A little hard to pick up the lettering in the purple foil because it's so richly purple. Nice little parallel there. Then our next card is a Dylan Cousins Authentic Rookies jersey. And our next card is a Quinn Hughes jersey. And then our last card in the box is a Materials of Distinction Dylan Larkin jersey. Or I should say Material Distinctions. Nice little play on words there. Alrighty, now that we have opened our box, let's go back to our list and see who got which cards. We'll start with our base cards. First is our Matthew Barzal. And that goes to Bruce. Congrats on that, Bruce. And then next is our Jamie Benn blue parallel, serial number to 165. And that goes to Bruce as well. Doubling up, congrats on that. So then next we'll go through our jersey cards. First is our Material Distinctions jersey of Dylan Larkin. Hey, and that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. And then next is our Quinn Hughes jersey. And that goes to Kellen. Congrats on that, Kellen. And then next is our Dylan Cousins Authentic Rookies jersey. And that goes to Fred. Doubling up, congrats on that. And then finally is our Calvin Thurakoff jersey autograph, or rookie jersey autograph. The purple parallel, serial number to 65. And that goes to Richard. How about that? Congrats on that, Richard. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2020-21 SP Game Used Hockey Random Player One Box Break number 1. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live stream for the break this evening. And we'll be back in about 5 minutes with our 21 Chronicles Draft Football Random Player Break number 1. Thanks again, everybody. There's our Chronicles box, and it appears so crooked. Huh. Sorry about that. I'll get that fixed before next week. I don't know why it's a little off. It seems to not be perfectly level, and it's going to drive me crazy. Thanks to those of you that hit the like button. As always, I appreciate it. Since we've got a few minutes, I am going to update our lists. Thanks to everybody that's been chipping away at the Bowman Sapphire break. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Oops, did not mean to do that. All right, I'm going to get a random setup for Chronicles. Should be a lot of fun. I think there are 3 autos, 1 memorabilia, all rookie cards. I don't think there's any veteran base in any of this. Unlike that Contenders Draft Blaster that I opened before we got started. That was terrible. I wonder if that was a pack out mishap or something. Hey, have any of you all opened any 21 Contenders Draft Football retail blasters or the hangers or anything like that? Have any of you all by chance opened any of that? I'm just curious if all of the SKUs are packaged that way, where there's no just regular like rookie base cards in it. It just seems totally baffling to me and borderline offensive, frankly. I wouldn't have thought they would have done that, or I would have hoped they wouldn't have. I'll put it to you that way. Seems odd. All right, we'll give it just another minute. Yeah, I don't blame you, Richard. I kind of, I kind of am too. That's what I was expecting. I mean, obviously it's a blaster box, and by all means, I wasn't expecting the moon and the stars or anything like that. And it was nice we hit an auto out of our first pack, but there weren't any actual rookie base cards in it, like just generic rookie tickets. Like we got like a couple, like we got a Trevor Lawrence insert and a Zach Wilson insert. But there were literally 4 rookie cards in the whole box, which seems kind of weird. And maybe that's how they configured the product this year. It struck me as a little odd because those are the guys that are literally on the package of the box. And you would think in a retail SKU that they would have, I'm not expecting T. Lawrence autos to pop out of there by any means, but some base cards, certainly. It's a blaster box. It's contenders draft. You should have some just base rookie cards out of, I figured half the base would be vet, half of them would be rookies. I don't think that's a stretch or anything like that. I don't think I'm out of line by having that expectation, but I'm going to have to ask somebody about that and see what in the heck's going on, because it just seems just doesn't seem right. And maybe it was a pack out issue, and maybe we just got a bad box, and that certainly happens because they're probably on separate press forms when they're cut up and put into the feeders on the pack out line. So I totally get that. If that's the case, that it's not the first time, nor will it be the last time that happens, where one of the base set forms doesn't get included in the feeder mix when somebody's setting up a pack out. So that would not shock me either. Yeah, exactly. Why call it draft if they're not in there? Anyway, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and assume that it was a pack out error, because again, I've seen that happen several times, and not that uncommon, unfortunately. It just happened to happen to our box. But I was opening it for myself, so it's no big deal. I did hit an auto and a T. Lawrence red foil insert, so that was cool. Well, alrighty, enough of my complaining and jammering on. It looks like it is 7:45, so let's get started with our 2021 Chronicles Draft Football Random Player One Hobby Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Anthony in the top spot and Andrew in the bottom spot. There we go. So we will just cut and paste this over to the right. Sort it by everybody's names. We'll see who everybody has, and then we'll tear into our box and see what we get. So I guess in football this year, the bottom spot, instead of being the Zion spot, is going to be the Zach Wilson spot. So it's kind of like what we had with the 1920 basketball products, where you wanted to get the bottom spot. Alrighty, now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. All right, so we've got 6 packs, 8 cards per pack, all rookie cards, by the way. Got something nice on the back of there. First card is Kylan Hill with a 89 score retro design rookie. Then we have Jalen Waddle with the 81 Donruss retro design, which coincidentally is my favorite baseball card set of all time. And then next we have a Chris Evans Prestige rookie. And then our first hit in the box is a Terrence Marshall Jr. Jumbo jersey. And that is from the full coverage set from Plates and Patches. And then next is Travis Etienne, Recon rookie. Then we have a Devonta Smith status rookie. And then we have a select Jamar Chase rookie. Yep, also Tim Raines for the Expos. $81 though did not have Fernando Valenzuela, even though he was in 81 Topps and 81 Fleer, much to my disappointment. And then our last card in the pack is a Jalen Waddle Blue Prism Select rookie. Great card for the Waddle spot, and that is serial numbered 19 of 99. Nice blue prism parallel there. Next pack. Little T. Lawrence there on the back. So our first card is a 81 Donruss Retro Chubba Hubbard rookie. Then we have a Prestige Larry Roundtree III rookie from Mizzou. Then we have a base Chronicles Jalen Waddle rookie. So if you've got Waddle, you've already got 2 cards in the break. And we're only halfway through the second pack. And then our next card is a Dax Milne autograph. Not serial numbered. It's our second hit in the box. And then, of course, we have the counter detection card. Then our next card is, Trey Lance, status rookie. And then we have a Najee Harris XR rookie. And then we have a Elijah Moore select rookie. And then our last card in the pack is a Trevor Lawrence Spectra rookie. One thing a little different about the Spectra in this set is it is not on the super thick cardstock. It's standard thickness. It's basically a 18-point card, I'd guess, 18 or 20 point. Great rookie card, though. Our first T. Lawrence in the box. On to pack number 3. And our first card is a base Kyle Trask rookie. And then next is a Chuba Hubbard 89 score retro rookie. And then next is a Sean Wade 81 Donruss retro rookie. And then our next card is a Darren Hall rated rookie autograph. And then we have our counter detection card. And then next is our Marquez Stevenson XR rookie. And then we have a, ooh, how about that? A blue status Justin Fields rookie. Not too shabby there. And that is the blue parallel. And that is serial numbered 47 of 99. Sharp looking card. And then our next card is a Spectra Devonta Smith. And then our last card in the pack is a Optic rated rookie, Travis Etienne. Next pack. First card is a Prestige Kyle Trask rookie. And then next we have a base Javonte Williams rookie. And then we have a 89 score retro Kyle Trask rookie. And then next we have a Zach Wilson base purple parallel. You can kind of pick up the foil color there on the QB. And that is serial numbered, what is that serial number 2? That is serial numbered 46 of 99. Not too shabby there. 46 of 90, or 46 of 49. And then next, we have a Javonte Williams Illusions rookie card. And then, as crazy as it seems, we have our third Kyle Trask rookie card out of this pack. This is the Recon version. How nuts is that? So whoever has Kyle Trask, you're going to get a nice little stack of cards, mostly just out of this one pack. And then our next card is a Flux Caleb Farley rookie. And then our last card in the pack is a Terrace Marshall Jr. Silver Select rookie. Very sharp. Sharp looking card. Alrighty, our next to last pack. Our first card is a 89 score retro Trey Sermon rookie. Next, we have a 81 Donruss retro Devonta Smith rookie. And then we have a Prestige 2-2 Atwell rookie. And then our next card is a Javonte Williams Origins rookie autograph to go with the other two base rookies of him that we have already pulled. And then our next card is a Rashad Bateman Illusions. Gotta get some more sleeves out. Then our next card is a Trey Lance Recon. Looks really sharp with the school colors there. A little green in the corner. Very nice. And then our next card, second one in this pack, Javonte Williams Flux rookie. I think that's his third base rookie that we've pulled. And then our last card is a select Jalen Waddle rookie. Last pack. First card is a Jamie Newman base rookie. Then we have a 89 score retro Jalen Waddle. I think that's like our fourth Waddle that we've pulled in this box. And then next is a Caleb Farley 81 Donruss retro. Yeah, it is, Jack. And then we have a Tamorian Taylor or Tamorian Terry Prestige rookie. Yeah, I think that's the difficulty, Jack, when you have something like this with so many different brands. When they pack this out, each brand has its own feeder. So it's very likely that you could end up with multiple cards of the same player in the same pack because of the way that they've configured the packs in the box, which is good or bad depending on how you look at it and which players you hit multiple times. And then our next card is a Trey Sermon status rookie. Hey, Mark. How are you doing? I like those status cards in here. I'm so glad that they didn't do them like they did the status T-Mall basketball that had all the sparkly crazy stuff going on. I'm not against that a little bit in the product, but that whole product was like that. It just, I was going to burn out my retinas. Our next card is Jamar Chase, XR rookie. And the our next card is a Kyle Trask Spectrum, which is exactly what Jack was talking about. I think this is our 5th Trask base rookie in the box. And then our last card in the pack is Terrace Marshall Jr. Optic. Thank you, sir. They're going good. They are going well. We're just finishing up opening our Chronicles Draft Football hobby box. Had a little issue with player duplication, but honestly, the way that this product's configured, I don't think that's avoidable. Alrighty, now that we have opened all of our packs, let's go back through our list and see who got which cards. I'm going to do some quick sorting only because we've got a lot of cards of the same player. I don't necessarily want to have to go through. We'll just go ahead and go through them and see how it goes. But as you can see, we have a big stack of rookie cards, some parallels, and then our hits. So we will switch over to our other screen. I'll take a quick drink. All right. So we'll just start off with our base rookies. I know we've got some parallels and stuff, but we'll just kind of start off with this. Our first one on our stack, surprise, surprise, is Javonte Williams. And we've pulled, I think, 4 base rookies and also an Origins autograph. And all of those will be going to Fred. Congrats on those, Fred. And then next is our Trey Lance Recon rookie card. I think there was a second Trey Lance rookie that we pulled as well. And both of those will be going to Robert R. Congrats on those, Robert. Good to see you. It's been a little bit. And then next is our Tutu Atwell Prestige rookie. Didn't know if it put him by his proper name or his nickname in the checklist. And that goes to Pablo. Congrats on that, Pablo. And then next is our 81 Retro Devonta Smith. And I could have swore we had pulled another one of his cards as well. So both of those will go to Brian. Congrats on those, Brian. And then next is our 89 Score Retro Trey Sermon rookie. And we definitely pulled a couple more of those, his base rookies, and all of those will go to Lawrence. Congrats on those, Lawrence. And then next is our Rashad Bateman Illusions rookie. And that goes to Linda. Congrats on that, Linda. And then next is our Terrace Marshall Jr. Select Silver. And I think we had another base rookie card of him as well. But those will all go to Larry. Congrats on those, Larry. And then next we have a Caleb Farley Flux rookie. And that goes to Carlton. Congrats on that, Carlton. And then next we have our Kyle Trask Recon rookie and about 700 million other base rookie. I'm just kidding. I think he had 4 other base rookies that we pulled in this box. And all of those will go to Fred. Congrats on those, Fred. And then next is our Zach Wilson base purple parallel rookie. That's serial numbered to 49. And that goes to Andrew. Congrats on that, Andrew. Hey, Dusty, how are you doing this evening? And then next we have our Travis Etienne optic rated rookie. And that goes to Hector. Congrats on that, Hector. I believe he had a couple more, if I am not mistaken. And then next we have our blue status parallel of Justin Fields, serial number to 99. And that goes to Brian. Congrats on that, Brian. And then we have a Marquez Stevenson XR rookie. And that goes to Anthony. Congrats on that, Anthony. And then next we have an 81 Donruss Retro Sean Wade rookie. And that goes to Anthony as well. Congrats on that. And then next we have a 89 Score Retro Chuba Hubbard rookie. And I believe he has also had another rookie in the box as well. And both of those go to Richard. Congrats on those, Richard. And then next is our Trevor Lawrence Spectra rookie. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. And then next is an Elijah Moore Select rookie. And that goes to Andrew. Congrats on that, Andrew. And then next is a Najee Harris XR rookie. And that goes to Lori. Congrats on that, Lori. Let's see here. Did we do Jalen Waddle? And next is our base Jalen Waddle rookie. Hey, and that goes to Mark. Congrats on that, Mark. Thanks for joining us this evening. And I believe you also have the Select Blue Prism Waddle as well, so you'll get both of those cards. Congrats on those. And then next is our Larry Roundtree II Prestige rookie. And that goes to Larry. Larry F. Congrats on that. And then next we have a Jamar Chase Select rookie. And that goes to Brian. Congrats on that, Brian. And then next we have a Chris Evans Prestige rookie. And that goes to Brian as well. Congrats on those. And then next we have a Kylan Hill 89 Score Retro rookie. Oops. And that goes to Andrew. Congrats on that. And then next we have a Tamorian Terry Prestige rookie. Oops. And that goes to Jack M. Congrats on that, Jack. And then next we have a Jamie Newman base rookie. And that goes to Lori. Doubling up. Congrats on that. So that's all of our base rookies. Let's go to our hits. Our first hit is our full coverage jumbo jersey of Therese Marshall Jr. Whoa. And that goes to Larry. Congrats on that. And then next is our Dax Melanie score autograph. And that goes to Lawrence C. Congrats on that. And then our last card is our Darren Hall Donruss rated rookie autograph. And that goes to Eddie. Congrats on that, Eddie. Well, alrighty. Goodness gracious. That was a lot of cards there. A lot of rookie cards, though. That was very cool. Well, alrighty. That does conclude our 21 Chronicles Draft Football Random Player One Hobby Box Break number 1. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, I appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live feed for the break this evening. And we'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes with our 21 Bowman Sapphire Baseball Random Player Break number 1. Thanks again, everybody. That was a lot of cards. If you happen to hear the thunder in the background, we're getting a little bit of rain. I don't think it'll be anything too bad. Just some seasonal thunderstorms, that sort of thing, which is pretty common around here. But it'll be pouring for a while, I imagine. All right. We'll see how many spots that we've got left in Bowman Sapphire. I know some of you all were picking off spots, which I certainly appreciate. Looks like we've got 58 left. It looks like we've got a few minutes before this break, and I am out of drink. So I'm going to go out and get a fresh can of LaCroix out of the fridge. Give everybody a little bit of time to pick up some of those Bowman spots if they'd like to, and we'll get started as soon as I get back. Alrighty, I'm back. Now, Mark, I think you hit 2 or 3 cards, didn't you, when we were going through the list? Thought you did pretty good. Give me just a second to update our list. Again, thanks to everybody that's been picking off spots. I certainly appreciate it. Let me get our list updated and we will get started. I am probably going to go a little quick through this. The only reason I say that is our weather situation is a little dicey. 40-mile-per-hour winds, raining like crazy. I'm going to check my Twitter real quick, actually, just to make sure we're not under a tornado watch, because sometimes that kind of stuff happens. And honestly, that's where I get all my local weather news. Seeing if there's anything posted. Doesn't appear to be. So it looks like it's just severe thunderstorms, no big deal. Very seasonal stuff, but I wanted to check just to make sure in case I needed to wrap up or something a little early. But it looks like it's all good. Just heavy rain. I tend to be a little paranoid about that kind of stuff, though, just given my line of work. Mark, if you're still on, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And we're very prone to that kind of stuff here, so. All right, I'm just finishing updating our list. No, I don't live in Delaware, but I know you all get a lot of the same things, stuff riding up the East Coast. Yeah, Mark, it's a little dicey here. Not terrible. I mean, we're not under a tornado warning or watch, so that's good. We've got that going for us, but it's a little more, a little rougher than I would prefer, especially while I'm braking. But no, it's just, 30, 40 mile per hour winds, that kind of stuff. Rain's blowing in on the windows pretty hard. But luckily, that's the extent of it. There's some thunder. I'm assuming that got picked up on the mic. All right. Yep, it's one of those evenings. But I have to say it's been a little hot here. We could use the rain. So it's not entirely bad. Could just do without all the wind. Hey Mark, just email me if you want to reach out and talk about something. Just you can email me at cardboardliferbreaks@gmail.com. Okay, Mark. I think there's about 20 left. And I know Jim was going to get some. Yeah, Mark, you can just email me or you can DM me on Twitter if you happen to be on Twitter by chance. That is my social media platform of choice. I probably spend way too much time on there, but that's We all have our vices. Give Mark a couple minutes to grab some more spots in Bowman Sapphire before we get started. I think we're down to 20 now. I apologize for the late start on this one. I guess I should make sure that the stream is still going. I was on the other screen. I've definitely been looking forward to opening this Sapphire. I feel like everybody and their brother has already opened it. That was kind of the peril of my vacation last week. I had this, but I did not have it before last Wednesday, when was the last time I broke. So I've had to wait a little bit for it. You know how that kind of stuff goes. Fantastic, Mark. Thank you, sir. Alrighty. Now that we've got that taken care of, let me get the random set and we'll get started. Seems like the storm's calming down a little bit. I think it's just going to pass us in waves for the next few hours, which is good. Well, alrighty. Now that we've got everything together, let's get started with our 2021 Bowman Sapphire Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Give me just 1 second. I apologize. I think I messed something up. Oh, give me just 1 minute. I apologize about that. I forgot to get Hector's 5 spots in there. Give me just a second. I apologize about that, Hector. I thought something was a little off on the list. Sorry about that. There we go. Goodness gracious. That's right, Gloom. Let's get it. Okay. Here we go. Going to run the random 5 times. As always, good luck, everybody. Once. Twice. 3 times. 4. And lucky number 5. So we've got Jack in the top spot, in the top 2 spots, and David in the bottom spot. So we will cut and paste this against our alphabetical player list. And then, of course, I will cut and paste it to the right and sort it by everybody's names. We'll scroll through our list so everybody can see who they have before we tear into our box and see what we get. All righty. Hey, Hector. Thank you for taking those last 5. I appreciate it. All righty. Now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. Here are 8 packs. Pack number 1. Our first card is Jackson Kowar. Next card is Heston Kyrgyzstan. I believe that's how that's pronounced. Yeah, these things are awesome. They look fantastic. I like I think the white at the bottom actually helps the cracked ice pattern pop a little more, honestly. So you went to a show today. That's pretty cool. Next card is Asa Lacey. And then our last card in the pack is a Nick Maton first Bowman. Alrighty. Pack number 2. We got a little color in this one. First card is Kevin Alcantara, first Bowman. Next card is George Kirby. And then our next card is a Yusniel Diaz red parallel, and that's serial numbered 13 of 15. I think I pronounced that right. Yusniel. I have to work on that. Nice red parallel of 15, though. Very snazzy. And then the last card in the pack is a Ryan Vilati. We'll go with that. Next card, next pack. So whoever has Yusniel will get a base and the red parallel. And then our next card is Simeon Woods Richardson. And then our next card is Ronnie Mauricio. And then our last card in the pack is a Alexander Ramirez first Bowman. Next pack. First card, Bobby Witt Jr. Next card is Matt Manning. And then our third card in the pack is Hunter Green. And then our last card in the pack is Royce Lewis. Next pack. First card is Austin Wells. Next card is Heliot Ramos. And then our next card, whoa, how about that? Asa Lacy autograph. And that is on card. I believe that's the Aqua Parallel, that's serial number to 99, if I'm not mistaken. Very nice. Asa Lacy. Awesome. And then our last card in the pack is Edward Cabrera. Alrighty. Next pack. First card, Nick Gonzalez. Next card is Carson Tucker. And then our next card in the pack is Mario Feliciano. And then our last card in the pack is Corbin Carroll. Next pack. First card is Emerson Hancock. Let me get a fresh bag of sleeves going here. Then our next card is Cade Cavalli. And then our next card is a Christopher Morel First Bowman. And then our last card in the pack is Xavier Edwards. Last pack. First card is Antonio Gomez, First Bowman. Next card is Grayson Rodriguez. Then our next card is Jonathan India. That's right. It's Grayson's favorite player. That's his PC, Grayson Rodriguez. He was crying at the door earlier. I think my wife scurried him away. It's about that time in the evening where he feels like he needs to be in the office. And then our last card in the box is Bryce Jarvis. All righty. Now that we have opened all of our packs, let's go back through our list and see who got which cards. I guess that would help if I pulled the list up first. All right, so we'll start with all of our base cards. Our first one is Bryce Jarvis. And that goes to Andrew. Congrats on that, Andrew. And the next is Jonathan India. And that goes to David. Congrats on that, David. And the next is Grayson Rodriguez. And that goes to Richard. Congrats on that, Richard. And the next is Antonio Gomez. Hey, and that goes to Joe. Congrats on that, Joe. Thanks for joining us this evening. And then next is Xavier Edwards. And that goes to Joseph B. Congrats on that. And then next is our Christopher Morel. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. Thank you, Gloomy. Or Gloom, I should say. Sorry about that. And then next is Arcade Cavalli. Hey, and that goes to Mark. Congrats on that, Mark. And then next is Emerson Hancock. And that goes to Jim. Congrats on that, Jim. And then next is Corbin Carroll. And that goes to Lori. Congrats on that, Lori. And the next is Mario Feliciano. And that goes to Jack. Congrats on that, Jack. And then next is Carson Tucker. And that goes to Jim. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then next is Nick Gonzalez. And that goes to Andrew. Congrats on that, Andrew. And then next is Edward Cabrera. And that goes to Mark. doubling up. Congrats on that. And then next is Heliot Ramos, and that goes to Fred. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then next is Austin Wells, and that goes to Jim with the triple. Congrats on that, Jim. And then next is Royce Lewis, and that goes to Jim as well with the quad. Building a big stack. Congrats on that. And then next is Hunter Green, and that goes to Hector. Congrats on that, Hector. And then next is Matt Manning, and that goes to David. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then next is Bobby Witt Jr., and that goes to Jim. Congrats on that, Jim. And then next is Alexander Ramirez, and that goes to Lester. Congrats on that, Lester. And then next is Ronnie Mauricio, and that goes to Jim. Jim is just killing it. Congrats on that. And the next is Simeon Woods Richardson, going to Mark with the triple. Congrats on that. And then next is Ryan Vellanti, going to Andrew. Congrats on that. And then next is George Kirby, going to Pablo. Congrats on that, Pablo. And then next is Kevin Alcantara, and that goes to Richard. Congrats on that, Richard. And then next is Nick Maton, and that goes to Lori. Congrats on that, Lori. And then next is Heston Kyrgyzstad, which I'm sure I'm not pronouncing correctly. That goes to Andrew. Congrats on that. And then next is Jackson Coar, and that goes to Mark for number 4. Congrats on that. And then lastly, we have our Yusnel Diaz base card and red parallel, serial numbered 13 of 15. And both of those go to Lawrence. Congrats on those, Lawrence. And then, of course, our autograph, Asa Lacy, and we also have a base card of Asa Lacy, but our Aqua parallel autograph, serial numbered to 99. And both of those go to Hector. How about that? Congrats on those, Hector. Awesome cards. Let's take another look at that Asa Lacy auto. That looks nice. I love that aqua with the cracked ice pattern. Those look fantastic. That's a pretty card. That is a nice looking card. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2021 Bowman Sapphire Baseball Random Player 1-box break number 1. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, I appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live stream for the break this evening. And that concludes our schedule tonight. So thanks to everybody that came out and joined us in the live stream. I certainly appreciate everybody picking off those spots. We had quite a bit going when we started up a few hours ago. Hope everybody had a great time. I know I certainly did. It's been 10 days since I broke last, so I definitely missed it. So it was nice to get back and open some packs of cards and chat with everybody. But yeah, we'll be back next Saturday at our normally scheduled time. And I've got the schedule there posted on the bottom right-hand side of the screen. And I will have the official schedule posted to the blog section of the website tomorrow, probably sometime late morning, early afternoon. So I will have that set up, and I'll send the text message out to everybody that signed up for that as well once that's done. Alrighty. Fantastic. Well, Gloom, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next Saturday as well, sir. I guess I shouldn't say sir. I don't know if you're a sir or a ma'am. I was just trying to be polite there. Oh, my goodness. And the storm has passed, which is great. Of course, Grayson's now crying at the door as though he is trying to bust through the Berlin Wall. I'm not sure why exactly, other than the fact that he has a tremendous sense of entitlement, especially considering that he's a cat. But yeah, that was quite a run of breaks. Dynasty is always fun to see. We've got that nice Pettit jersey auto. Of course, I have spoke of my addiction to Prism basketball hanger boxes because of the orange ice prisms. It was nice to see game used hockey this year. I think that was the first box that we've broken. I know we did a couple of those last year. Honestly, I've kind of stayed away from them just because hockey got real expensive this year, and it just doesn't fit price point wise. I would like to do a little more hockey, but it's priced beyond what I would deem as kind of reasonable. Thoroughly enjoyed the Chronicles Draft Football box, even with some of the player dupage that we had. But unfortunately, when you have a product that has multiple sub-products in it, those all go in their own feeder on the pack outline. So if a pack calls from one card from this set and one card from this set and another card from that set, it's very difficult to control which of those players are in each slot, especially considering when you're building thousands of packs. So it's kind of upside downside. We did get a lot of Kyle Trask rookie cards in that box. I think there were 6. So again, but it's a fun product. A lot of different design features. You get a lot of different looks pack to pack, which is really nice. You get all of the nice parallels from each of the brands. So all in all, I have to say from my perspective, it was a lot of fun to see. I generally enjoy Chronicles, just the way that it's put together. I like seeing all the brands in one pack, a lot of different visuals. And honestly, just because I've opened so many packs in my life, it's kind of a nice, refreshing thing to see. Bowman Sapphire was fantastic. The cards look amazing. We hit that big Asa Lacy auto for Hector, the Aqua Parallel, which looked beautiful. So that was a lot of fun. But I certainly appreciate everybody joining us, and hope everybody enjoyed themselves as well. And we'll look forward to seeing you next week. I'm going to jump off here and start uploading some videos to the channel. Hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your weekend and a great week ahead and a safe week. And we'll look forward to seeing you back here next Saturday. Thanks again, you all.